I think the league is built on scorers and defense now.
LeBron's going out on top.
He could go 10 more, man.
The conversation of retiring is gone on a lot longer with him as opposed to his hairline. In which we're going to be talking about our picks for the top 5 teams most likely to win the NBA championship this upcoming season.
The team 5th most likely to make it to the NBA Finals this year. I'm staying at home, guys. New York, the Garden, it's going to be popping. Finally added a bench, Yabu. I love Clarkson. I think we needed a spark at point guard off the bench for a while now. Give Brunson a rest, a guy that could put the ball on the deck, go score. I think it's going to be a big year. We might miss Tibbs, but finally, guys, we're going to be playing more than 6-7 guys a night. So I think at the 5 spot's pretty fair.
I actually love that pick. So much so that I'm going to actually go with the Lakers. Every few years, LeBron and the Lakers seem to kind of just put it together to where they, out of nowhere, will... Not that they're not a good team, because they are a great team. They're always going to be competing as long as LeBron is there and running it. But this year, I don't know why. I've got a feeling. I know they're not really toward the top of everyone's list, but... If LeBron can put it together, if Bronny can make that second-year leap that LeBron thinks he can for some reason, which I don't know, I think they're a great shot. I know it's a little bit maybe of a outside chance. Let's be real. Probably Bron's last year.
No.
LeBron's going out on top.
Dude, he could, if he wants a Vince Carter career, he could go 10 more.
He could
go 10 more, man.
It's gotten to the point where the conversation of retiring is gone on a lot longer with him as opposed to his hairline. In which case, we haven't really talked about that in a while.
Question, though, is it time for him to let it go?
Never.
Always hold on
just
to
like
that.
His career.
Hold on to the hairline, baby.
Pick number 4. So the team I got at 4 said I loved your 5 pick. The Knicks. Now I wanted to have them a lot higher on this. I actually, when I was thinking about this list, I wanted them at number 1.
I don't know how Brown's gonna do his first year, man. That's why I kept him at 5.
So my thing is, I love Clarkson. I think they brought all the guys they need to bring back. The team is basically the same. But the one reason I don't have them as my number 1 is Tibbs is gone.
I agree.
I think that was the worst decision that that the Knicks could have made this offseason.
I agree.
He brought them to their 2 deepest playoff runs in 25 years. It makes absolutely no sense. The most successful coach that we've had since the 90s.
Yep.
Thank you for your time. Have a great day. Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
I mean, right, they had to do something. They didn't make the finals. They had to do something. I think they just hit that panic button. I think they hit the panic button. There's no need to move on from Tibbs. I mean,
the thing is, they hit the panic button 2 years into a system that they're going to be competing for 6-7 years.
Yeah,
7,
I agree.
Years, you know?
I think my concern with the Knicks comes down to Brunson and Cat being stars, but being defensive liabilities. And I think they're going to just cycle through coaches until we realize that our 2 best players can't defend.
Yes. I will say Brunson, too, needs to kind of... Yes, he is a star.
Yeah.
He is your best player. He should have the ball in these big situations. He's got to know when to pass.
I completely agree. That's my biggest take on the Knicks.
Especially...
I'm right there with you, man.
Yeah. It makes absolutely no sense, but listen, this is the Knicks.
Yeah, I agree.
One of the best teams in the NBA right now. They're arguably one of the best teams in the East right now, which is a wide open conference.
Easy.
And they have probably the easiest path at getting a championship out of the East, aside from maybe one other team, in my opinion. But who do you got for 4?
I think that might be my team at the 4. We're New Yorkers. We love the East. My 4 spot is the Cavs. Halliburton's hurt. Tatum's hurt. Those guys are coming off of Achilles injuries. They're not going to have the wins at the beginning of the year. I think the Cavs lost Ty Jerome, but they still have all that spark off the bench, guys. Donovan Mitchell is a top 10 player in this league who does not get discussed enough. This is a serious team, and honestly, I think what it comes down to is a lack of competition in the East, and that's why I think they have a pretty straight shot at making it to the NBA Finals. My 3, this might be a hot take, Houston.
Really?
I got the Rockets. Şengün playing overseas for FIBA this year. Dude, he's a top 10 player in the league now too.
Wow.
I think Thompson is going to put 5-10 more points per game up. Maybe Reed Shepherd has a sophomore year splash. This is a serious team with a lot of youth. Like literally every player is under 25, 26 years old. It is insane. They can make a serious splash this year. Don't forget who they traded for, bro. I literally didn't even think of it until I just said this. They have Kevin Durant now.
They do.
They have Kevin Durant. Any team with Kevin Durant is always a contender.
Jeez, I feel like I kind of...
Always a contender. I didn't even think of that. I mean, he's one of the best to ever do it.
I mean, I'm a Nets fan. You know that.
Yeah.
If KD's foot wasn't on the line that year, they would have won the championship.
Bro, literally, 100%.
I would take that to my grave.
That was my favorite team to watch my whole life. That team, those three should have won a championship.
They should have.
100%. I'd watch every night.
I can get into so many reasons why they should have.
That would take too long.
But I'm going to be honest.
Too long.
Houston is not in my top 5.
Okay.
So I've got the Nuggets.
They're my favorite team to watch. I think Jokic is the best player in the world and the best player I've seen since Heat LeBron. But they're in my honorable mentions. Yep.
That's fair.
Yep.
Sorry. So I think we're pretty similar, except we're flip-flopped on those two.
Yep.
Yeah. Nuggets are my top 3. Is my third pick, I should say. Jokic, man. I mean, listen. He is. When his career is said and done, he is going to be, in my opinion. I'm sorry, people don't agree with this. He's going to be the greatest center of all time. He's going to be better than Shaq.
I'm right there with you. with you.
And I love Shaq.
It's him and Kareem, man. It's him and Kareem.
Yeah.
Easy for me.
I would say Shaq's better than Kareem, personally. But that's a topic for another day.
It's just, dude, Kareem was so good.
Jokic,
even on the Bucks.
Jokic has never been a guy with his size that can do what he can do in NBA history. He's a guy, I feel like, I don't know how he would translate to a more physical time when Shaq was playing. However, I feel like you could drop him in there. He would just run circles around everybody. Fine. The amount of dominance that he is... The only reason he didn't win another MVP was because of voter fatigue, first of all. The only reason they didn't win the championship 100%. Was because of injuries.
He shot 4. Should have won it over Embiid, too.
Exactly. He is, in my opinion, the best player in the league right now. I know there's other guys that I also have on this list that probably do deserve that credit as well, and I will always give them their credit that is due. However, Jokic is going to make sure that this team is not a one and done when it comes to a championship. They are a dynasty. By the time he's retired in 10 years, he's gonna have 3 rings at least. So my number 2, this is probably your number 1 if I had to guess. Defending champs, Thunder. They are not my number 1 pick to repeat because it's a repeat. It is the hardest thing to do in sports. I'm sorry to sound cliche by saying this. Hardest thing to do in sports is to repeat for a championship. I love the Thunder. They have a great team, great roster. Everyone's back. Nothing really has changed there. Everyone's paid, happy. SGA's a MVP. They've got a championship finally for Oklahoma City. Sorry, Seattle. The only thing that stops me from putting them at number 1, and this is the stupidest reason that I could probably give, it is because they're coming off of a championship. I think they're going to be fatigued. I think they might get cocky. I think they might let something slip a little bit. For me, it's 1A, 1B. They're 1B. It's just they have everything to lose now.
Yeah.
The ball's in their court. No pun intended. I'm really sorry to make that pun, guys. It's too obvious that it's going to be the Thunder.
Yeah. It's funny you say that because I completely agree with you.
Yeah.
And my number 2 team is the OKC Thunder. And I think the reason why they are still on top and why they'll continue to be on top is because, one, there seems to be no locker room issues.
Nope.
The guys get along well. But it's the new DNA in the NBA of championship teams. They have a star that could put the ball on the deck and score 30, 35 a night in the playoffs. They have a willing 2 in J-Dub, and a 3 who is also one of the best defenders in the league in Chet. Guys, by the way, hot take, he's going to win DPOY one year. But guys, when it comes to the bench, no matter who you play at the 6-man guys, Caruso, Ihart, these are major defensive impacts coming off the bench. This team can not only put the ball on the deck, run out in transition, but they are arguably one of the best defensive teams on the NBA. When you have a 1 and 2 guarded by Caruso and Lou Dort, that's just a headache. That's a headache for a coach. That's a headache for a point guard, shooting guard, for anyone on that team. I see literally no issue with them getting back to the finals in the West. But again, maybe they get a little cocky. They're still young, man. They're still young. Who knows? Maybe someone's head gets a little too big. I don't see why Chet and J-Dub wouldn't want to go be ones on another team. I think they could easily be a number 1 option on 15 to 18 teams in this league. So you never know what can happen inside a locker room. And guys, not to mention, Nikola Topic is healthy now. So he is going to be a guy that has potential to win Rookie of the Year. He could be a guy that has a ring and then win Rookie of the Year coming off his injury. So who knows? This team could get even better. That'd be the first time in history, by the way.
Yeah.
But this team could be even better. And guys, my number 1, this breaks my heart because I'm leaving off Jokic and LeBron in my list. And Luka, too. I think those guys always have a chance to win a championship. I'm actually mad we didn't have a longer list. But my number 1, and this is going to be a hot take, guys, is the Dallas Mavericks. I think the league is built on scorers and defense now. Scorers and defense. They have Kyrie and Anthony Davis. They're adding Cooper Flagg. Cooper Flagg could be a complete offensive bust, have 5-6 points a game. He could guard 1 through 5. He can guard 1 through 5. PJ Washington is long. This whole team is insane. The whole team. You could put any guy in the corner, they'll make a tray. Any guy could guard 1 through 5. Besides Kyrie, this team is serious. This might be the best defensive team we've ever seen. Nico got completely bailed out. I don't think they deserve to have the number 1 pick at all. But having Flagg there at the 3, you put Clay in the corner. This team, who's gonna pass these guys?
That is
the amount of length. The amount of length in this backcourt and frontcourt on this team is insane. So it's a hot take, but I think the new DNA of the NBA is big benches, length, and defenders. We saw it with Indiana, their playoff run. We saw it with the Cavs, their success this year. They had willing defenders, 3-4 guys off the bench who could score and defend. I think it's just the new DNA of the NBA, man. Look at the Thunder. Look at the Pacers. No one expected those teams to be this good, this dominant, and they really were. And I think that's the way the Mavericks have set up their team. I think they got lucky. I think they're old, and I think their window is in the next 1 to 2 years. So I think they go all in and they make a championship run again.
So, all right, just to confirm, your pick for the NBA champion, Big 3, rookie Cooper Flagg, who you just said could be a bust, scoring 4 to 5 points a game.
Oh, he's not. He's going to be one of the best players ever. But he could score 5 a game. What I'm saying is he could score 5 points a game.
Let's not even say
still be impactful.
Big rookie. That's going to make an impact. That's fair.
Huge impact.
Uncle AD.
Uncle AD, dude, he might be the best defender in the league. I'm serious.
He's well past his prime.
Dude, he's good. He's going to be 20 and 10. 20 and 10.
And Kyrie coming off a torn ACL?
Yeah, I think so. Bro, I'm serious.
So you think that's the NBA champion?
Don't forget Clay.
Big 3.
Don't forget Clay.
Oh, hey, how could I forget about
Don't forget
Uncle
PJ,
Clay too?
bro. Dude, yeah. I'm serious.
My God.
Guys, I am so serious. This team is built.
My hot take.
This team is built
a hot take.
to win. They are built to win. Do I think they deserve it? Trading Luka? No. I think that was absurd. I think that was terrible. They still have Lively and Gafford. Am I mistaken? They still have Lively and Gafford. Who is going to be impactful versus them in the West? No one can score on that team besides maybe Jokic. Maybe Jokic.
All right.
That's my take.
I respect it.
That is my take. And it breaks my heart to leave out LeBron and a newly acquired Luka. It literally, it hurt me. I didn't even plan this well enough. But I don't see a team besides the Thunder and just Jokic, not the Nuggets, that can score on that front court.
Completely disagree.
Okay.
I think you're
Let's hear it.
Absolute idiot.
Okay, we'll see.
My number 1 is also the coming out of the East.
Okay, coming out of the East.
It's time for a championship to come home to the land.
Listen, I would like that too.
Jared Allen was my favorite player on the Nets when he was there.
Awesome.
He is my favorite player in the NBA right now. The player that he's come into since they traded him in the James Harden trade to Cleveland, I am so happy to see. I think he is an incredible guy. Donovan Mitchell is going to get a championship.
Yeah.
Like you said, he's a top 10 player that does not get talked about.
The Cavs are just the young Mavs, though.
Yeah, but they're better.
All right.
Half those guys weren't even there together a year ago.
Yeah. No, yeah,
it's a newly formed team.
I agree.
How often do you see that happen? These guys have been playing for a couple of years now together. They looked amazing. They were the hottest team in basketball last year.
Oh, they were awesome. They were fun to watch. Impressive.
Impressive.
I think they're going to miss Ty Jerome, bro.
Yes, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's crazy because it doesn't. It's crazy because it doesn't.
They've got so many people there.
It's crazy.
So many guys.
I agree.
That will just be absolutely dominating other teams.
Yep.
And again, it starts with Allen. It starts with Spider.
Dude, Mobley.
It's
Mobley.
Dude.
That team's unreal. You're right. I think they have no challenge in the East.
Like I said, yes. The West is wide open. The East is literally a layup.
It's the Cavs to lose.
If you're a good team in the East,
it's for the Cavs to lose.
No way
I agree.
You shouldn't be winning. It's going to be Cavs and Knicks at the top in the Eastern Conference Finals. If it's not, then if we don't see that playoff matchup next year, then we're all being done a great disservice by the National Basketball Association.
I agree.
Adam Silver should definitely be fired. If we don't see that, he should just make it so that
that happens.
Just two teams make it.
It needs to happen, yeah.
Especially with all the injuries that are like Tatum's out, Halliburton's out.
Those are the two biggest threats in the East
exactly.
as well.
Those are 3 and 4.
I agree with you.
It's the Knicks and the Cavs are just that much better than the Knicks.
Yep.
So yeah, that is where I'm going to close.
I like the take. I can't disagree with you.
Appreciate that. I can disagree with
you. Yeah, well, you can't. Yeah, I had a hot take.
Yeah,
we'll see how it ages.
Yeah.
We'll see how it ages.
We'll see. Good luck, man.
All right.